All right, let's talk about entranceways for houses. So this is actually just about the most important part of a pressure wash of a house because this is what your customer is always looking at. So you want to make sure that this part of your cleaning looks amazing. And you do that with, by the end of the job, going through and with your X-Jet rinsing off the last little bit of dirt that was there. But the procedure is more or less the same. And you start off with protecting the green stuff, anything green, plants, grass. You just go through. You can use your X-Jet on a spread and go really fast. Just make sure it's protected. And then you come through and you do your soft wash. And you spray away from anything green. You just kind of give that a nice start to the cleaning. All right. And then depending on if it's super bad or terrible, or if it can use a surface cleaner, like something nicer like this, you use that. You come in with the surface cleaner. That's the entranceway. But if it's really bad, just use a turbo nozzle. And, there's no weeds here. You just use power. You're just getting rid of all that stuff and blowing it off. And then when you're done, you come back and you just rinse it. So you rinse like the side of the house here because there'll be some little dirt sprays, and it's that little extra touch that's really going to make it look perfect. See, just a little bit of dirt gets washed up, it all comes right out, and then you're all set. I think when your customer sees that, they're ready for the Google review. You ask for it really quickly, very innocently, and this is what it should look like. You have this is your entranceway. There's all different kinds of entranceways. This one you can use a lot of power on. It's a total mess. So you use all your juice, all your power. Same with this. There's no sealant here. There's nothing. So you just go all out. Here this is more of a surface cleaner. Use a gentle touch. When you're done, might need to sweep some of the mulch away. Just to make it look perfect. This is how a customer enters his house. He's gonna love if this is how it looks when you're done. Get that Google review. Very, it's not a hard sell. It's just a kind of very soft, just like, that's great. Do you want to put that into a Google review? Let me show you how. And here's another entranceway. All that green is gone. Customers looking at this every day. She walks into her house, and that's how it should look. So, combination of chlorine and pressure will make that happen. And realtors love this kind of work. When you're presenting a house, you can't present it like this. So they need you. Sometimes you want to partner with realtors as well as painters. And that's how it should look if it's going to be sold. Someone walks in, should look like that. It should look like the natural color of the brick. And there you go. So put a lot of attention and emphasis on your entryways, and it will definitely pay off. All right?